Alrighty. Hi, everybody. Alrighty. Oh no, we're hearing my own game audio. Alright, that's better. No more looping audio. How's the game balance? Audio balance? We seem to be pretty loud right now. Sounds about fine about you? Okay, good, good. Alright, yeah, so this is Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. Actually, before I get started, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. And just gonna turn this down slightly. Okay. Yeah, let's get this intro going. Oh wait, I want to be able to see chat. Yeah, it's anamorphing. Oh, it's extremely 90s. Alright, intro credits. We can have that at the end of the game. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin. Okay, do I have to click through this? Alright. Was that Grace?
Mm-hmm. I bet. Just a minute.
Oh, it is Grace, for sure.
It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel is allowed. Oh, I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Sure. Bye-bye. Good morning. The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm. I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
Oop, tape recorder
I
lore.
can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a
Ugh.
riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Okay, so I guess, yeah, the very different voice and accent. I guess Gabriel Knight in this version is really horny.
Gabriel plans to turn the balcony into a schmaltzy cafe. If he ever gets the cash.
Oh, okay. There's a weird narrator voice? I don't even know what that accent is.
St. George Books could use some serious renovation, but Gabriel likes to think that the place has character.
Yeah, he wasn't like horny towards Grace though. If anything, he was like trying to hide from Grace. Maybe we'll find out why. Yeah.
That shelf holds used copies of the Dime Strife series, secrets of unsolved ancient UFO mysteries and such. They just leap out the door. That shelf holds used copies.
Okay.
They just leap out the door. The books on the desk all need repair work.
Is this a Creole
3
accent?
snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky, offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Under the window are reference books, dictionaries, foreign language dictionaries, quotation books, and others. Gabriel borrows them often when he's writing.
Okay.
Under the window, the books on that top shelf include mysteries and other pulp novels from the 50s and 60s.
Okay.
Blessed caffeine. Blessed. Today's newspaper is on the counter. The books on the table have been chosen for their special appeal. Recent fiction by the biggies. In other words, nothing written by Gabriel. The magnifying glass is a handy item for reading old manuscripts or the fine print on Gabriel's lease. The book rack contains cookbooks, true crime, and puzzle books. An inspired combination. St. George Books could use some serious renovation, but Gabriel likes to think that the place has character. Grace keeps her art supplies here. St. George Books could use... The curtain doesn't provide much privacy, but Gabriel's rarely in his bedroom during shop hours anyway. Gabriel looks at the cash register, checking for cobwebs. The old desk is one Gabriel's picked up near a dumpster. Not too shabby, eh? Well, okay, maybe it is.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Ugh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so if I right click, we get different stuff. Let's question mark Grace?
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, seems pretty cool. Let's ask about voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Oh god, the
I
face
didn't know much of
animations.
anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands.
Yeah, I agree, Hoopy.
You should be careful investigating it.
Do you know anything else about voodoo?
I've told you all I know. Sorry I can't be more help.
Do you know anything else?
Okay, I
about
guess you
voodoo?
could just
I've told you all I...
you can just keep asking.
What
Voodoo.
do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
New Orleans.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
Yes, she is definitely 1,000. I wonder if Gabriel Knight does something in this game to make Grace super angry in Gabriel Knight 2.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah, right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
How come we haven't gone out yet?
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
Alright, there you go. That's more like Grace.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
Alright. 1 second. Gotta put my hair up. Okay. What do you do after
What
work?
do you do after work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You know, you can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me.
How old? Jeez.
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Just tell me anything at all.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read so much about it and I thought, spending a few months here would clear my head.
We're getting
Just tell
deep
me
Grace
anything
lore.
at all.
I've always wanted to do something really adventurous, Something real life. I'm sick of libraries and lecture halls.
Alright.
Just tell me
How
anything at
deep
all.
can we go in
My
this Grace
folks are
lore?
traditional Japanese. I don't even remember Japan myself. I was 3 when we came to the States.
Yeah, this game seems pretty pretty cool.
Just tell me anything at all.
I've been studying Tai Chi for 10 years. It's a very spiritual discipline. I'm sure discipline of any sort isn't something that would appeal to you, Gabriel.
Alright. More Grace
Just
lore?
tell me anything at all.
My folks want me to get married to a boy back east, Mark Kobayashi. His parents are traditional Japanese too. I might eventually, but right now...
Just tell me anything at all.
I came to New Orleans because I'd read...
Okay. I think we've got everything.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Alright,
Do you
let's
have
ask about the
messages
messages.
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Toss 'em.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want 'em.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Fucking weirdo. Alright. Alright, so that was the... What's this? What does exclamation mark do?
So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Wow. Okay, anything else?
Did I ever tell you that you're actually quite attractive? attractive.
Be still, my heart.
Okay. Anything else?
Had any customers lately?
No, but I'm sure you have.
Yes, more Gabriel Knight.
You know, you really should get out more.
But then who'd take care of St. George's?
Or me.
Exactly.
Alright.
Gabriel stopped talking to the books once Grace came to work here. Talk to the coffee? Even Gabriel isn't that addicted. There's no one in that part of the shop to talk to. Gabriel stopped talking to the books once Grace came to work here.
Alright, I love this game. Can we pick stuff up? What is this? Does this pick stuff up? Alright, we can go pick up the newspaper.
Times-Picayune, dated June 18, 1993.
Yeah, it was
The
early
front
90s.
page has an article about the voodoo murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day.
Oh, we learned his
Potential
star sign.
storms ahead. Proceed with caution, and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Oh, what was that? Okay.
Gabriel finds those popular authors very mediocre. As though they would care.
Can we pick up the magnifying glass?
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
Okay. Alright, we get a little plinky plonky music when we pick things up. Okay, we have a magnifying glass. Cool.
The magnifying glass is an expensive one with an inlaid jade handle, an heirloom from Gabriel's grandfather.
Okay.
There's nothing written on the magnifying glass. The magnifying glass doesn't open.
Okay. How do I get out of here? Okay, just press play. Gotcha.
It's certainly light enough, but rather useless, as Gabriel well knows. Really, taking Grace's lamp is not necessary.
I like that the narrator lady is a bit sassy. More coffee? Alright.
Good coffee.
Okay.
It's a bit warm in here. Gabriel decides to wait until he leaves to put on his coat.
Okay.
The desk is too heavy to be moved.
Okay.
Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints. Gabriel isn't interested in the books on the rack. Gabriel's had all those books in the bathroom and doesn't care to read them again.
Okay. Alright, so then we can... I guess we could go into our room? Oh, we just phase through the desk? Cool. Alright, let's see what narrator woman has to say about the bedroom.
Mardi Gras mementos left by some female or other. Gabriel's bedroom is also his office, studio, and library. The wastebasket overflows with crumpled pages of mediocre glory. Gabriel's mini stereo isn't exactly high fidelity. Then again, neither is he. The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Nah.
Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk. Several dozen. Gabriel's bedroom is all a little cold bubbly, and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Bills from last Christmas gather dust on the door.
Yeah, maybe.
Jeans and t-shirts. Jeans and t-shirts. Jeans. The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks. A poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans. It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual. It's Gabriel's bathroom.
I really got to get around to cleaning up in there.
Alright. Can we go in the bathroom?
That doesn't seem to work that way. There is nothing to open or close there.
Can we go in there? No? Okay. Anything to take around here? Oh. Call 911? No? Doesn't work.
There's nothing there to operate.
Okay.
The typewriter is too heavy to lug round.
What does this do?
Gabriel's not in the mood for tidying up. Gabriel's not in the mood for tidying up. Gabriel doesn't feel like rearranging the furniture.
Okay. What do the gears do?
Writer's block. I don't need to, thanks.
Go sleep? So I guess the gears is go use an item.
It's no use. I can't sleep.
Gabriel cannot.
Alright. So let's, I guess hit the town? I don't know where I'm gonna go. Is there like a... Oh, maybe I should save. Oh, no. Here? Yes, okay. You save. Save. Save one. Open the door.
I've got some things I need to do.
Have fun.
Okay, so we get this map thing. St. George's Bookshop. Dixieland Drugstore. Napoleon House. Let's go to the... Oh, you know, this is a Gabriel night game. We have to go to the museum. Oh, we got a motorcycle. So cool.
Hi. Look around all you want.
Okay, thanks.
Let's see what Voodoo Lady has to say.
Reminds me of a book critic for the New York Times.
Oh, that looks like the mask in
Reminds me of a
Gabriel
book
Knight
critic
too.
for the New York Times. He's got more hair than Mosley. He's got more hair than Mosley.
Who's Mosley?
An official voodoo wish and stomp. Rub it and make a wish, a card say.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Oh my god.
Large, elaborate drums occupy a corner of the museum.
Ah, of course.
A street drummer has settled outside the museum. An authentic-looking pole marks the center of the room. Authentic what? Gabriel isn't sure. Gabriel doesn't recognize the museum's flags. The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as an artist's rendering of the voodoo dances in Congo Square in the early 1800s. The historical voodoo museum is brimming with items authentic and original. A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back wall. Gabriel wonders who she might be.
Is that a snake?
A very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in a plexiglass cage. A counter at the back displays brochures and a donation basket. She looks thrilled to be here. An official voodoo.
Okay. Rub the
They
stump.
might not like it if I move the displays.
Go make a wish. Oh, there's this freaking skeleton back there.
I wish Grace were as hot as she looks.
Jeez.
Dang. I've always wanted a skeleton with a bowl on its head.
That display doesn't have any mechanical function.
What's this?
On the table is a small coffin. So small, in fact, that it would only fit an infant.
Charming.
Alright, I guess we should go talk to museum lady.
Could I ask you a few questions?
I wouldn't be much help. You should talk to Dr. John, the owner. He'll be back tomorrow.
I see. Thank you.
Okay.
So, how's the museum business?
I don't know. I don't normally work here.
Cool.
That doesn't seem to be removable. Even if that were for sale, Gabriel couldn't afford it.
Okay, so I guess we have to come back here tomorrow. Exit? Oh, my pleasure, Sinesh.
I'll be gone now, thanks.
So long.
Alright, so Voodoo Museum was a bit of a bust. Let's go over to the Dixieland drugstore.
Hi. Uh-huh.
Alright, let's take a look around.
The mask appears to be made from a real crocodile head. The poster reads, "Power will be yours when you use Papa Legba's power drawing incense and Master Power oil. Buy some today."
Okay.
The Dixieland drugstore is crammed from top to bottom with strange merchandise, some or all of which seems to be related to the practice of voodoo. The entire shelf is stocked with containers of High John the Conqueror root powder, root bags, curio boxes, and magic candles, sold as curios only. We cannot guarantee results.
Lodestone powder. 5-finger grass. Something tells me I'm not in Kansas anymore.
The proprietor doesn't look especially friendly. His business probably doesn't depend on walk-ins.
Hey there, Robbie. I'm doing pretty well. Largely recovered from yesterday. I probably won't be streaming super long, but
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I'm enjoying
Ask
this
what
so
you
far.
want, I'll answer what I want.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
Okay.
Do you think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These are
Another
novelties,
16-hour stream.
curiosities. If people want to think they're magic, it's not my concern, you know.
Are you telling me that you own a voodoo shop, but you know nothing about voodoo practices?
Affaire n'est pas affaire blanche.
What does that mean?
Means you should mind your own business, monsieur.
Look, I'm researching voodoo for a book.
I don't have your answers, B. Do you want to buy something, monsieur?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Cabri Sancour.
What did you say?
Nothing, nothing. Those killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
Oh. Blinky Plonky music?
What do you know about...
Monsieur,
New Orleans?
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I've lived here all my life, me.
I mean, it's not French. Cabri sans corps. Well, sans corps is like without body. I don't know what a cabri is. We could, yeah, I don't actually know what cabri is.
What can you tell me about...
I'm a busy man, monsieur. I don't get out of my neighborhood much.
Alright, let's ask about cabri sans corps.
What did you mean when you said Cabri sans corps?
Oh, he actually said it pretty well.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
Well, this guy's shady as heck. Alright.
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
Tell me about yourself. How did you get into this kind of business?
Why should I discuss my business with you, man?
Alright. Okay, let's exclamation mark him.
Hi there. Is this your store?
This is a Dixieland drugstore, and I own it, me. Name's Walker. Willie Walker.
So, this is a voodoo store, huh?
Voodoo? No, man, this is a curio shop. The things you see here are from local folklore. None of it's real, I tell you for sure.
What about these magic oils and powders you're selling? Aren't they a part of voodoo?
Read the label, man. We make no claims. Sold as curio only. It means what it says, no? These are novelties, not voodoo.
I think it is, maybe.
How's business?
About like always.
Okay.
Talking to that would be unenlightened.
So does any of this stuff actually work?
Are you crazy, man? These are just curios, novelties for the tourists.
Have you always...
My papa and his papa and his papa, all the way back to the days of Marie Laveau we've been living here.
Have you always lived...
My...
Okay.
I don't want any of this stuff. I don't want...
The jars look fragile.
There's no room for him in the bookstore.
Okay. Can we use anything?
That doesn't work. The mannequin is only a stiff form and doesn't do anything. Willie looks ready to defend that cash register with his life.
Alright, well, this guy doesn't seem to want to say much. Rob Willie, yeah.
Moving that would... Why move that?
Okay.
Gabriel cannot inter...
Can I ask you... What did you mean?
I didn't. You heard wrong.
Tell me.
Why should I discuss?
Alright. Well, I guess we're not getting anything more out of this guy. I guess we'll leave then. Oh yeah, I have to use the actual door thing. I guess we could go to the cathedral? I don't know why I'm here.
The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area. Flags of the world are displayed from the upper story.
Oops.
That door must lead to the priest's side of the confessionals. At least the cherubs are an aesthetic way of asking for donations. There's an inconspicuous door near the chancel. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral.
Okay. Let's go check out that door, I guess. So we're supposed to be doing research for a book on voodoo stuff? Oh?
It's a picture of Christ. A crucifix, a padded red bench provides seating. Appropriately sacred books are laid out on the table.
He checks himself out in the mirror this time.
I love my
A freshly starched black priest's shirt stands out against the white robes in the closet. The closet shelves are stacked with the odds and ends of a saintly life.
Can we, pilfer it?
Nothing on that shelf interests Gabriel. Gabriel isn't interested in those books. Gabriel does not need any wax candles. Nothing on that shelf.
Okay. Exit, I guess? Wait, hang on. When Gabriel moved over, it kind of looked like there was...
Gabriel cannot see a way to use that.
Yeah, okay.
That doesn't work that way.
Alright. Well, let's get out of here then.
There's no one.
Go to the confession booth? The loading shield of Gabriel Knight. Just moseys on over.
May I help you, my child?
Wow.
Could you give me a blessing?
Do you feel the need for a blessing, son?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
All right, if it will comfort you.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
No,
Peace
Gabriel.
be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
Okay. Oh, okay, I guess that's all.
The confession.
Can I go in again?
The panel.
May I help you, my child?
Let's make a
I'd like to
confession.
make a confession.
All right, if it will make you feel better.
I've had a lot of women, Father.
A lot? More than 10?
Yes, Father.
More than 20?
Yes, Father.
More
Jeez, Gabe, getting
than
around.
40?
Yes, Father.
Son, I don't think this is a matter for a priest. I think you need a good therapist.
Yes, Father.
Is there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Goodbye, then. Peace go with you.
The panel behind the mesh window moves from the other side.
All right. Is there anything else in here?
There's no... Gabriel cannot go in there. That's the priest part of the confessionals.
Go into that one? Okay, it's just a different confession booth.
May I help you, my child?
Can I ask you a few questions?
The
Very good.
confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
No, thanks.
As you wish. Please feel...
Gabriel cannot see a...
All right, let's get out of here. How do I exit? Oh, there we go. Just let Gabe... take the time for Gabriel to mosey on over there. Doo-doo. Oh god, it's got to be a fast forward. So we've been to the church. Select the help icon. Move. I guess we could save. Save 2. Let's go to Jackson Square.
There's no one there to interrogate. The other park visitors are enjoying their leisure and aren't interested in talking to Gabriel. The band is too into their music to talk to Gabriel. A blues band entertains on the lawn. Now that's music. People seem to be enjoying the park, despite the lack of sunshine.
Yeah.
People seem... Iron lampposts are charm to Jackson Square and provide illumination at night.
Okay. Is that going to take me to another part of the park, or is that back to the world map? Okay, it's a different part of the park.
A lone drummer beats out a haunting rhythm on a large African drum. Give a hoot. Jackson Square is a good place to rest while exploring the French Quarter, and a great place to be entertained by local performers.
Oh, we can talk to the drummer
The
man.
drummer is busy.
Ah,
The drummer...
okay. Okay. Go over that way. It's a weird sounding drum. What's this guy sitting on?
It's one of those mimes.
Oh, it's a mime.
boy. Jackson Square is a good place. A Cajun band, inventive as always with their instruments, is having a good old time on the lawn. Funny how catchy that toe tapping can be.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
An appropriate reaction to a mime.
Interrogating a mime would be an exercise in frustration. The Cajun band is a little busy for that right now.
Rotoscoped?
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined.
Yep, the mime follows around.
Hey, stop picking on me! I'll tell my dad!
Alright, so people get mad at the mime. Oh, you mean like the animations? It's pretty cool. Oh, is he gonna follow around the lady now? Yeah, okay. Let's see what she does.
Well, I never. Leave me alone, you man.
Nobody likes a mime. Oh, he's following us now.
Why, you nasty thing, you. I'll call the police, I will.
That jazz band is pretty good. Of course, most jazz bands in New Orleans are.
Okay. This is nice and all, but... Yeah, I really like the narrator's voice. Alright. So this is probably... I guess that's everything to see in Jackson Park. We go to Jackson Square Overlook.
St. Louis Cathedral. The original church on this site was built in 1724 and was named for Louis IX of France. That church burnt in the Great Fire of 1788. The present church dates from 1851.
Okay.
The presbytery. This building was begun by the Spaniards in 1795 after a fire in Jackson Square. It was intended for monks, but now it houses historical exhibits. The Pontalba buildings are historical landmarks, built in 1849 and 1850 as residential apartments.
Okay.
Four
Lots of...
pairs of binoculars are rigorously mounted on the cement floor.
Can we use them? Oh, we can. I'm assuming this is going to be relevant later on. All right. I guess to Napoleon House. Oh, it's a bar.
The Napoleon House is one of the French Quarter's very old, very classic neighborhood bars and restaurants. Gabriel is found here frequently. A young woman is enjoying drinks with her boyfriend.
Kinda cute.
Nah.
A young man is deep into conversation with his girlfriend and feeling no pain. A man in a loud tie stares morosely at a chessboard.
Ooh, chess.
That tabletop has an inlaid chessboard. A sharp-eyed gentleman in a gray sports coat hunches over a chessboard, chuckling to himself.
Ooh, a chess hustler.
A street drummer has found a spot outside the Napoleon House. An unhappy-looking man explores the dangers of drinking alone. It's a bust of Napoleon. How apropos. Several fine old oils line the walls of the bar. The bar is a 19th century antique in lovingly polished wine.
Tales of Wukia try to fade out. Oh god, never. All right, let's go talk to the barman.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
This guy's looking slick. Let's
What
ask
can you
him.
tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo. I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I'm no expert. You might want to talk to someone who believes in it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killings.
All right.
What do you know?
They say a lot of voodoo stuff is found near the bodies.
Okay.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
Does the phrase Cabri sans corps mean anything to you?
You know what goes in it?
I don't think it's a drink.
Oh, then I probably don't know anything about it.
Tell me about yourself.
A good bartender listens to other people's life stories without telling his own.
Tell me about yourself.
A good bar...
All right.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
Well, they speak Cajun. It's not French. I wonder what Fan would think of this game. He's from Louisiana.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous.
Oh, welcome,
sometimes.
Kaladin.
You know, like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say, "Yeah, enough already."
Sounds like my life.
Relatable.
Tell me about the street musicians around.
Don't know what else it could.
Okay. All right. Try.
How's it going?
It's been worse.
Business picking up?
Some. Mostly locals, as usual.
I felt like it, Kaladin.
You ever get tired of tending bar for a living?
Never thought much about doing anything else.
All right, let's interrogate Drinking Man.
What's up?
Buddy, I think the place you're looking for is down on Bourbon.
What's up?
Buddy,
Can we interrogate Drunk Man?
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax, friend. Buzz off.
Right. Sorry.
All right, let's go talk to the couple here.
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm trying to be with my lady here, pal.
Far be it from me to stand in the way of romance. Can I ask you some questions?
Sure. You want to know my son?
On second thought, I don't think you could help. Forget it. Hello there.
Excuse me. I was talking to the lady.
And she was listening raptly, I'm sure.
All right.
Again. Son of a...
Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
Oh well. Have fun.
With all the people in this bar, Gabriel wants to talk to that.
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This isn't a game. It's a slaughter. He's right, you know, so let me die in peace, would you?
I love the chess players.
Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a few questions?
I'm not the chatty type, am I, Sam? No, you bastard, you're not. Besides, I'm busy sucking poor old Sam dry. Go bug someone else.
Load.
You're a real sweetheart, Marcus, you bastard.
All right. Can we talk to the drummer?
Gabriel cannot do anything with the drummer on the street.
Okay. All right. Time to go. All right. Well, she sounds so exasperated. Yeah, like, what are you doing, you idiot? Obviously, you can't do anything with that. All right. I've been to all the locations. Maybe we go back to the bookshop? Grace will suddenly have some stuff for us.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
Oh boy, party time.
God, so horny. Let's go hassle Grace. You really can't do anything, you fucking idiot.
So,
Yeah.
what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
Oh, okay. We now have some.
Hey, kids.
Bruno, how nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
Are you ready to drop dead today? Geez, today the day for a health resort. How much would you give me for it?
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Well, I guess I don't need the money that badly.
From the looks of this shop, I'm sure you will, my boy. And soon.
Okay. That was a interesting interaction.
There's no one in that. There's no.
Did I ever tell you that you're actually quite attractive?
Be still, my heart.
All right, maybe.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Ask her about Cabri Sankar.
Do you know what Cabri Sankar means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Great, thanks.
Do you know anything?
I've told you all I know.
What do
You won't get far questioning.
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great, and we had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
Ah, we've unlocked progress. And I guess the little plinky plonky music is about
Could you do some research
moving
for me?
the story forward.
Sure, what?
Okay, I guess we can't think of
Okay.
more
Do you
messages?
have more messages for me?
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter?
The
He said he was
Ritters!
calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent, maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany, like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Any
Do you
more?
have more messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humphhrey.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Gabriel, those photos wouldn't have anything to do with the voodoo murders, would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks. Anyway, that's all the messages. Thank God.
Plinky plonky music. Excellent. Can we request
do
research
Sure.
now?
What?
No.
I
Okay.
can't think of...
Okay.
Alright. Is there like a journal or anything somewhere that tracks all this stuff for us? Nope.
There's no one.
Okay, so I guess we can go do those things now.
I'm going out.
Good luck.
Okay, so we could go to the police station. And we could go to the grandmother Knight's house. Well, let's go visit our grandmother.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Alright. Let's get Voodoo Lady's impression on everything.
The wood in the bin is sudden pine, and is probably fossilized by now. Mostly pictures of Gabriel, his dad, and Harrison Knight. On the wall are portraits of Gran and Gramps when they were young. Gabriel's inherited some good-looking genes. Granny's knitting. She whips through that stuff like there was no tomorrow. The sofa has a wan blue chintz pattern that Gabriel remembers fondly. Fresh carnations. Granny's favorite. Granny likes soft lighting. That clock has been in the Wright family, Granny's family, for centuries. Gabriel grew up in this room. Just being here make him feel safe. And after about 5 minutes, claustrophobic. The stairs lead up to the attic.
Alright.
How you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime.
Okay. Anything else?
Nice weather.
Oh, Gabriel, please. It's been just awful. Muggiest summer of my life.
Okay.
Nice weather.
Okay.
Oh, Gabriel.
accurate simulation of
Can we
grandson
talk,
grandma
Gran?
Of course,
conversation.
my boy. How can I help?
All right.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear about it so much these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
What can you tell me?
I don't know what...
Okay.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
I mean, they're hardly siblings. They're more estranged cousins.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff. Still, it hasn't changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
Do you have any idea what Caprice Encore means?
Something without something, I think. My French is so rusty. I swear my mind is going.
It's okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
All right, dear. What do you want to hear?
What do you do all
What do
day?
you do all day?
You know how I love to knit and work in my garden. I also take long walks. It's the only way to keep an old body like mine from stiffening up.
You're not old.
Oh, don't be foolish. I'm older than the hills.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a lot of land outside of town. We grew peas, corn, cotton,
Oh,
all
no.
kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
I met Harrison at a church revival. There was a traveling preacher back then, a big fella named Reverend Jim. I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend Alma, and at one point, old Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around with his fire and brimstone annex, and a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for men, went flying off. I swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone looked at us like we were a couple of loonies. It was then I knew that he was for me.
How you feeling these days?
Fit as a fiddle, and don't you worry your head about it.
Just tell me anything at all.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't have any more after him, so I'm afraid I spoiled him rotten.
Just tell me anything at all.
I never loved any man but your grandfather, and I never will.
Oh, so sweet.
Just tell me anything at all.
I hate to admit it, but I was a jealous little thing when your granddad and I were younger. I loved him so ferociously, and he did attract the eyes of the ladies, whether he wanted to or not.
Just
Anything
tell
else?
me anything at all.
I get lonely sometimes, but I have lots of girlfriends in the neighborhood. I call one of them if I'm feeling blue.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
All right, dear.
Tell us
Tell me
them.
about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Well, she didn't say they got engaged, just that she knew he was the one for him. For her, sorry.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, And we had your father, Philip.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad supported me and your father with bookkeeping. I'll tell you what, though. He hated every minute of it. Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. The nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he'd lost another. And I would tell him. It didn't matter to me. But he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Harrison was only 36 when he died. Your father was 8 years old at the time. Your granddad was hit by a streetcar in the business district.
Oh, gee.
Took me nearly a year to believe he was really gone.
I'm sorry, Gran.
I know you are, dear.
Tell me something.
Did you know that your granddad was a poet? He was! He wrote the most beautiful poetry for me when we were courting. I always thought he should have done something with that gift. But he was such a practical man. Didn't believe in chasing after dreams.
Tell me something.
I don't know what else.
Okay.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him. Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did. They were 2 peas in a pod.
We're suffering from nightmares.
Tell me about my father.
When Philip met your mother, it was love at first sight. They were married 2 weeks later. Never looked at a girl seriously until then. And he looked at plenty. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel. And your granddad's.
Tell me about my
I wanted to just lay down and die when he and your mother were killed in that car crash when you were only 8.
Oh.
It was the thought of taking care of you that kept me going, Gabriel. The police say your father swerved off the road after being frightened by something. Perhaps a deer in the road or a wild cat.
Tell me about my father.
We're unlocking so much deep Gabriel Knight lore.
He was obsessed by that thought. He pushed Philip to go to law school. Philip was driven to art. He painted almost in a daze. He would get so inside himself when he worked.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be a sweet gesture.
Maybe I will.
We got the Plinky Plonky music of progress.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother's family refused to give her money after the marriage. All she had left was a modest trust fund from a great-aunt, who happened to like Philip. The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died. That's what you used to open your bookshop.
Tell me about my mother.
The Templetons are all gone now. Every last one of them. They never wanted anything to do with us, of course. What a waste.
Tell me about my mother.
I don't know what...
Okay.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
It's gonna charm your grandmother.
Have you baked any of your incredible molasses pies lately?
Molasses
dear.
pie?
But you let me know when you want some, and I'll whip up half a dozen.
I've never heard of the molasses
You've
pie.
lost weight. Are you courting a new man?
Oh, Gabriel, don't be silly. You know there'll never be anyone but your granddad for me.
Your hair looks...
Well, why, thank you, dear. So does... you always had such nice, thick hair, Gabriel.
Alright. Oh, yeah, I know what molasses is. I mean, I've never heard of a molasses pie.
You know, I always tell people...
Oh, dear.
Alright. I guess we should go upstairs.
There is nothing to open or close there.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
Alright. So...
The old velvet curtains hung in the parlor before Gran lightened up the place. The brass bed frame is from God knows where.
Yeah, I was thinking Jamaican as well, but Hoovie was saying she's got a Creole
Grandma's
accent.
attic is a storehouse of forgotten treasures.
She sounds
and
Creole,
useless
says
junk.
Kaladin. Alright.
A skylight lets welcome sunlight into the attic. Grandma's attic is a storehouse of forgotten treasures and useless junk. An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic. It doesn't seem to be running at the moment. The old trunk looks like it's gone to hell and back. That box of knickknacks has been up there for at least 5 years. Grandma's attic is a store. It's a lady's hat from the 1920s.
Oh, okay.
From Gran's Virginia Woolf period.
It's an old metal tub full of dust and cobweb. Gabriel has seen these ornaments every year at Christmas for as long as he can remember. That tennis racket probably hasn't served a ball since the 40s.
Alright, well, we probably have to pick up this stuff here.
Gabriel doesn't want to take the clock.
It looks pretty heavy.
The trunk doesn't operate.
Do we
The
open
lid
it?
is blocked by the clock.
Okay. Aha, we have to move it. Then open the trunk.
The trunk contains some old clothes, including a pair of leather shorts,
Aren't those called lederhosen?
serious hiking boots, more of Harrison Knight German book,
Just what I need.
and a bundle of letters. Love letters between Harrison and Rebecca. The trunk contains...
Okay. Can we
I
take
don't
them?
think there's anything in that trunk that would interest anybody but my gran. There's nothing I want in there. I think I'll leave that.
Okay.
Gabriel doesn't... An elaborate...
Thought we were supposed to go through...
It's Granddaddy's old golf bag.
That box of knickknacks has been up there for at least 5 years.
I thought we had to go through our dad's stuff. Is it maybe in a different part of the attic? Oh, we haven't used this magnifying glass for anything.
Using that on the clock won't help. There's no reason to use that on the attic junk. There's no reason to use... There's no reason to...
Alright, I guess we don't need to use the magnifying glass.
Grandma... The trunk contains... The old velvet curtain. Grandma's... It's a lady's hat.
From Gran's Virginia Woolf.
Okay.
Gabriel's not quite up to a real... Gabriel's... Gabriel's not quite.
It looks
Gabriel's not. Gabriel's not.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything in that trunk that would...
So what then? Ask Gran what's going on?
That's it. Take a load off, hun.
Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
Tell me something.
Your granddad immigrated. He worked his way through.
Tell me.
Your father, Philip.
Okay.
I'm going up the attic.
Enjoy.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't think there's anything.
Maybe the clock will be significant later. Okay, so maybe the real reason we come down over here is just to chat with grandmother? There wasn't anything...
Granny doesn't like anyone messing with her clock, including Gabriel.
Alright, well... let's hit the road, I guess.
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
Okay. Let's head back to the French Quarter. Also granny game, yeah. Alright, let's go over to the police station.
It's an antique umbrella stand. Nice coat rack.
Nice coat rack.
Gabriel is standing in the lobby of his friend Mosley's precinct. The official seal of the New Orleans Police Department highlights the tile floor. Gabriel is standing in the lobby of his friend Mosley's precinct. Gabriel can't read the bulletin board from where he's standing. There's a photocopy machine in the office area.
Yeah.
A swinging door connects the lobby and office areas.
She's not bad.
It's an inbox. An officer's desk is just behind the front counter. A uniformed officer of the New Orleans Police Department. Mosley's office door is unassuming, unlike Mosley himself. There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office. It's in a locked cage. They must be concerned about the budget.
They really have a lot of voice lines. It's pretty nice. Alright, I guess I can come and talk to this guy. Oh, what does
The desk sergeant looked like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion of consistency of grey oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking.
Oh man, I love narrator lady. Oh wait, no, let's do the interrogation thing.
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know. Hey, it's a beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
Of course the cops are eating donuts. Oh.
Stay put, you. Hey, grab me 3, would ya?
Sure.
Thanks.
A vignette vendor has stopped outside the police station. He must do great business here.
Kinda quiet in here today.
Yeah, summer's like that. It's too muggy to mug. Too hot to heft.
How clever.
It's a gift.
Gabriel can't do anything with the officer from...
Alright. I guess we gotta...
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Good Catholic boy.
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
Do you know what Caprice encore means?
Can't say that I do.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the Desk Sergeant Frick. Why?
Just...
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. Tell me about yourself.
We need more
See
Frick
that
lore.
front door?
Yeah?
Well, I watch people come in. See this book?
Yeah?
Well, I write people's names in it, see? People that bother me. Want me to put your name in this book?
I think not.
That's what I thought.
Let's poke the
Tell me
bear.
about yourself.
I hate people who ask stupid questions.
Alright, let's ask about...
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out of the crime scene. Sorry.
Plinky plonky music.
About
I told you.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. I got something for you, all right? Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
About...
Okay.
Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
Plinky plonky music. Alright.
Gabriel can see that just fine without The envelope has Gabriel's name written on it, misspelled.
Can we open it?
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs. Gabriel can see that just fine without magnification.
Yeah.
Gabriel
So we can know when we make progress.
The murder photo has nothing written on it. The photo of Mosley reads, "Cop nerd," to Gabriel's eyes.
Oh.
One of the photos from Moseley is an official Voodoo Murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim.
Okay.
The photograph of Moseley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then.
I love how sassy she is. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I have to do the exit thing. Oh god, I need to save. It is, yeah. Also overused, but I kind of like her as a disembodied narrator voice. Oh.
The marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least. The marks are... Using that on the tomb wall won't help. Using that...
Yeah, she isn't the like overly hammy, sassy.
New Orleans is famous for its above-ground tombs. The high water table prevents bodies from being interred underground. The name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb. San Luis Cemetery number 1 is one of the most historic and beautiful places in the French
Exactly.
Quarter.
Yeah. Exactly what I meant by the not overly.
Vases seem to be a favorite decoration.
A marble snake. Now that's cheerful.
San Luis. A stone angel stands silently before a tomb. This old tomb is in a sorry state of disrepair.
There's probably no one left in the family to maintain it.
Here and there in the cemetery, straggly plants grow in stone planters. An angel with a cross stands guard over one of the tombs. It's an imposing marble tomb from the last century. Gabriel can barely make out the name. Hamilton. Here and there in the cemetery, it's...
Okay. Oh, okay, there's a place to go here.
An old man tends the cemetery with movements akin to a slow drawl. The Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here.
I wanted to hassle graveyard guy.
A grinning grotesquerie tops one section of the cemetery fence. Several generations of an old New Orleans family rest here in relative peace. A wrought iron fence surrounds this tomb.
I hope that's to keep people out.
An odd monument highlights one grave site. It looks vaguely reptilian. Vases seem to... The marker reads, Harley Wright.
Grand sister. She died young.
The marker reads, Philip Knight.
Daddy.
The marker reads, Margaret Templeton Knight.
My mother.
The marker reads, Harrison Knight.
Granddaddy.
The marker reads, Franklin Wright.
These are Grand's folks. I never knew him.
The marker reads, Mera Planter Wright.
These are Grand's folks. I never knew him.
The marker reads, Philip Knight.
Daddy.
Daddy.
The Wright family tomb. A statue of a small child clings to a cross atop the Wright tomb.
Yeah, he does sound... It would only occasionally
Vases seem to be a
come out in the live in the VFR game. Is it VFR?
Using that on the tomb would be pointless. Gabriel can see that just fine without magnification.
Yeah. I love how the undertone of "you idiot" is is there. Let's keep going. Okay, more
This
Reavers.
old tomb has a sword carved into the stone below the name of the deceased. A stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen. A stone... An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb.
Not really.
Two heavy, solid marble doors provide an entrance to the tomb. The imposing tomb.
Can I go inside?
The doors are heavy and shut tight.
Okay. I guess not. Okay, we can't go anywhere else. Maybe we can interrogate the groundskeeper if we run across him. I'm assuming a lot of these locations are going to be more significant later.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
Yes, we do have Labor Day, so tomorrow is not a work day. Part of why I'm streaming later than normal.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I don't really care to talk about it. I don't do it none myself.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Ain't it just awful, them finding those bodies with voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all.
Can't say that I have a favorite reality show contestant. Though reality shows often have people with really weird professions.
What do you know?
I told you.
Okay.
What can you tell me about?
Seem like everybody want to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tour. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
There's lots of things to see here, but none are as beautiful as the St. Louis Cemetery #1.
Yeah, I work for a public service adjacent company, so we definitely get Labor Day off.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Saint Coeur means?
No, can't say that I do.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis #1.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, but a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound they don't know what they doing.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
Alright. I love this guy's name, by the way. Toussaint. It's
Tell
a
me
great name.
something about St. Louis Cemetery #1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins would float right out of their graves. Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice.
Tell
Anything
me
else?
something about St. Louis Cemetery #1.
It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War and back further, too. Take a look around, you'll see.
Tell me something.
Just look around,
Alright. I guess that's all we're getting out of this guy.
How's business today?
About like every day. It's what you call a seller's market.
Alright. I wonder if anything new's unlocked.
New Orleans is famous for its above the name rock.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the characters so far. I like how most of them aren't taking any of Gabe Knight's crap. Right, so we went to the police station, we got those pictures. Did we get a new location around here? No. I guess we go back to the bookshop, maybe talk to Grace.
Phew, it's humid out there. Made it back though.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
I like this Grace a lot better.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Are you sure you don't know what
I told you.
Do you have messages from...
Nope.
Could you...
Sure.
I can't...
Okay.
Uh-oh.
If
I mean, they don't Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like they would. But in the second game, she's definitely, like, super jealous about him. Yeah.
It's no use.
Try using the phone, I guess. I don't have anybody to call.
Hello? Robert?
No, it's not Robert.
Then get off the phone.
Gabriel cannot see a way to use that.
You just used it.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Alright, so those players will likely dial random phone numbers. Have I tried the traditional phone number? What do you mean by the traditional phone number?
Hello? Robert?
Then get off the phone.
Okay, let's call
Gabriel cannot see.
867-5309? Okay.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected.
Ah. Is that a number, like, used in movies all the time or something? Oh, it's from a song. Okay.
There's no... Gabriel doesn't want to take the truck with him. Gabriel already knows what's in the trunk, and he doesn't want it.
Oh, we can go check out the fridge.
Gabriel, shut the refrigerator, please. I could smell it from here.
Women.
Gabriel doesn't look in those drawers unless he has to. That doesn't seem to work that way.
Alright. I guess we'll go back into the shop. What was the deal with that sassy flower vendor guy?
3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it.
What a wacky, offbeat kind of guy Daddy was.
Yeah, I want to find the Glade Flower Man. Oh!
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, #1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not...
Tell me something.
It's a historical place.
So I guess it's a way to, like, go over everything you talked about? They did say, the guy at the the owner of the voodoo shop would be, not the voodoo shop, the guy who runs the voodoo museum would be back tomorrow. I wonder if it's tomorrow yet?
See you later.
Although there was
See ya.
there was a giant red day 1 thing. Maybe if I go back to Dixieland, we'll have some new dialogue?
Hi. Uh-huh. Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Tell me about yourself. How did you get it?
Why should I discuss
What did
I didn't... You...
Okay.
There's no one there to... Gabriel can see that just fine with...
Yeah. You just kind of have to, like, we've got 14 of 332. Shows your current score and the maximum possible score. Well, that's the thing. I only have one item. I can try going back to the Historical Voodoo Museum.
Hi. Look around all you want.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, maybe there is a... Is there possibly another place I haven't been yet? No?
An official...
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Gosh.
A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back wall. Gabriel, there's no reason. Gabriel doesn't want to disturb. Gabriel, there's no reason to put that in the small. Gabriel doesn't. Gabriel.
Oh, I can open the coffin.
This coffin is so small. Interesting.
Cute, isn't it?
Adorable. Do you know anything about it?
Afraid not.
The coffin is empty. The wishing stump does... That display doesn't open. That doesn't seem to... Gabriel cannot open... The drums don't open or close.
Right, see you, Cal.
They might not like it if I'm...
Yeah.
Even if that were for sale. That display doesn't have any mechanical function.
Well, I don't know how long this one's going to take. It may take a while, but I'm not going to be doing it all in one shot. We'll come back to it at some point. I don't know, is 105 a lot of degrees? Is that a hot day?
I'll be gone now, thanks.
So long.
It is a hot day. Alright. Oh god, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's way too hot. Maybe we'll have unlocked more conversation options with grandmother?
Gabriel, come in.
Anything over 100 is deadly. Gotcha.
Hi,
Make yourself at...
Well, I went to the cemetery. Maybe we have more
Of course.
more to talk to Grandma about? Doesn't seem like it.
Tell me about...
Your mother was Margaret Temple. She was...
You know... Tell me...
Your...
Tell me...
Your...
Okay. Yeah.
Gabriel can see that...
Is there... Okay.
I'm going up...
Enjoy.
Like, is there more... like another screen in the attic or something? No?
No. No thanks. I think I'll leave that up here. I think I'll leave that up.
Gabriel doesn't...
I don't think there's anything in that trunk that would interest anybody but my grand. There's nothing I wanted. I think I'll leave that up here. I think I'll
Okay.
I think I'll leave that up here.
Is there anything else I can...
Gabriel's not. Gabriel's. Move. Gabriel's. Gabriel's. Gabriel's not.
Okay. So we can't pick anything up. We can't move anything. Oh, okay. We can do something with the clock. Aha!
Gabriel can't operate the clock that way. Nothing happens. Gabriel can't. Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Gabriel can't operate. Nothing.
Oh.
It's the minute hand. It's the minute hand. A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon. There's an interesting design in the base of the clock. An elaborate mechanical clock. It doesn't seem to be running.
Okay.
Using that. Gabriel doesn't want.
So probably have to do.
The hands do not appear to have any mechanical function.
So I probably have to move the hands around in some way. And then turn the crank and maybe it'll open or something?
The face of the clock doesn't move.
Okay, I can move the hour hand? Does it... Oh. Oh, okay. It's just manually... manually moving the time on the clock. Okay, let's move it to sun o'clock. Ah, nope.
Nothing happens. Using that on the clock. Nothing. The hands. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Nothing happens. Nothing.
Nope. Cool. Damn it. Oh my god. It's so sensitive. Ah. Oh my god, I hate you. Okay, let's
Using... Nothing happens.
Okay.
Why move that part of the clock? Why move... Why move... Gabriel cannot... A ring or... The face of the clock is hand-painted. A key winds the clock's mechanism. There's an... It doesn't seem to be running at the moment. The ring of
So there's some kind of...
It looks...
There's no use... The photo of Moses... Gabriel's...
Okay. So I got those photos. Maybe... Wait, no, stop. Ah. Maybe the graveyard was a...
Gabriel doesn't want to upset his grandmother with that photograph.
That's it. Take a load off, hon.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
Okay.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry, no, Gabriel.
Okay. Maybe we can go show everyone the pictures?
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
Yeah, let's go.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh,
Show Grace the murder photo?
Hey, you want to see something really cool?
that's disgusting. That's really horrible.
I know. Great, isn't it?
God, somebody ought to lock you up.
Okay.
The photo wouldn't...
Do you know anything about this?
It's your friend Mosley. Why?
Oh, no reason. Do you know anything?
What, the magnifying glass? It makes things look big. Out to impress a girl, are you?
I hope you're insulting the size of my brain.
That goes without saying.
Okay. It seems that way, Romby. Because the one after Beast Within, because there's a third game, isn't a FMV either.
Gabriel cannot...
Oh, you know what? I don't think I...
Lucy. Really?
What is that?
Gabriel can see...
Is that something?
There's a pair of tweezers on the counter.
Can I take them? Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a little scruffy.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
No. Oh boy. Those tweezers were probably critical for something. Anything else look out of place?
Times-Picayune, dated June 18, 1993. The front page has an article about the voodoo murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead.
Okay. So I now have tweezers. Can I...
Do you know anything about this?
They're called tweezers? You know, you should get out more.
There's nothing to use. There's nothing to use the tweezers on there.
Alright. Okay, now we exit.
Gabriel can...
I'll be back later.
Good luck.
Let's go over to Voodoo Shop.
Hi.
Maybe he wants to see the murder photo?
Look at the voodoo paraphernalia around the body in the photograph. Are you sure you can't tell me anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about it. Nothing.
Okay. Want to see a picture of my friend?
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that at all.
Okay. What about these tweezers?
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that at all.
Ah, he doesn't have any lines making fun of us for being an idiot.
Gabriel can...
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that at all.
Okay. Alright, well, that was a bit of a bust. Maybe... Let's try tweezering things.
There's not. Who knows what might happen if Gabriel uses that on the dollars? There's nothing to use. There's nothing.
Okay.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know.
Alright, well, let's bounce. Alright, off to the Historical Voodoo Museum.
Hi. Look around all you...
Okay, thanks.
Time to try to use the tweezers on everything.
There's nothing. There's no reason. Gabriel doesn't. There's nothing. Gabriel doesn't want anything to do with that knife.
Oh?
Something about the shape of that knife gives Gabriel the creeps.
Can we take the knife?
Gabriel doesn't.
Interesting.
She looks thrilled.
Alright, let's show her the murder photo. Yeah, maybe I can use the tweezers on the clock. You're so slow, Gabe. God, move it.
Do you know anything about this?
Nope.
Nah. What about the tweezers?
Do you know anything about this?
Nope.
Okay. I don't think this lady's gonna know anything. But what if she does?
Do you know anything about this?
Nope.
Do you know anything about this?
Nope.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we should try the...
I'll be gone now, thanks.
So long.
Yeah, we could try the tweezers on the clock. Or let's head back to Napoleon House. Is there anybody new? No new people.
What do I need with a table?
Gabriel cannot. Gabriel has spent enough hours sitting around in this bar. That doesn't work. That would not work too well on a human being. There is not.
Alright. Alright, let's show the murder picture to a bunch of people.
Does this mean anything to you?
Can't say that it does.
Does this mean anything to you?
No. Now beat it.
Does this mean anything to you?
Not really.
Alright, I don't think there's gonna be anything useful here. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can't use the tweezers on the clock somehow.
Gabriel,
I wish there was a way to speed up the walk speed.
Nice to see you too.
Me.
Yeah, okay. Let's immediately go upstairs.
I'm going up.
Gabriel just loves spending time in the attic.
Using that, there's no reason to put that. Gabriel does.
Right, we had to do the operate thing.
The tweezers from the bookshop are an old stainless steel pair that Gabriel's had forever. That item cannot be... That item can...
Okay. What was it again? It was operate, yeah.
Using that on the clock won't help. Using that on...
No, okay.
Gabriel doesn't want it.
Maybe...
The face... Nothing happens.
Okay. Is... can I like just do control it with any keys or anything? No, I can just move the mouse back and forth. It's just incredibly
Nothing happens.
okay.
The face of...
It's probably like a clue of some kind that I need.
Nothing. Why?
Oh, no.
Gabriel's not quite...
Okay. Well, I not have ideas on that. So we found tweezers, but I don't know what the heck we're supposed to do with the tweezers. Well, maybe there's...
Gabriel doesn't want to take it. Steal Granny's knitting? How low can you get? Gabriel... The magazine bin contains nothing that interests Gabriel. That ficus tree would be real helpful.
All right.
Well, Gran,
All right, dear.
I love that all these games like make fun of you for trying to like just click on everything. Even though like you have to do that. Maybe Mosley's back. It does look like it's darker in the day.
got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
About Detective Mosley.
I told...
Where's the
scene?
crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
All right. Yeah, Jake doesn't need to. If Jake wanted to watch this, he could tune in
Does this
and
mean
watch.
anything to you?
Hey, where'd you get that?
You gave it to me.
Nowhere.
Well, you shouldn't have that. Put it away before I decide to keep it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, the tweezers.
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
There's nothing to use the tweezers on. There's no reason to photocopy that.
Can I go back here?
No one goes back there until I say so, mister.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, well. Time to get out of here, I guess. Yeah, apparently the Beast Within was the only FMV Gabriel Knight. Which is very sad. I mean, I guess I could go back to Jackson Square. Maybe we can do something at the cemetery now that we have tweezers?
Near the Laveau tomb is a piece of red brick. Undoubtedly a cast-off from spiritual graffiti writers.
Oh, can I pick it up? Aha!
Those two objects would have no effect on each other.
Okay.
The marble and granite tombs are quite heavy. Seeing as how this is a cemetery, Gabriel doesn't really want to know what's all is in that trash can.
Well, it's... Oh, yeah, I guess it's almost midnight. Or almost 1. I'll probably be...
Gabriel doesn't want to disturb that part of the Sabbath.
No, thanks.
The marble... Gabriel doesn't need any more house plants.
Alright. Can we use the brick on this?
Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks on the tomb. But at the moment he's not sure what to say or how to say it.
Nope.
The marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel likes the idea of leaving marks.
Okay.
The tomb is secure.
So we picked up a brick. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Do you want to exit? There we go.
The marker.
These are Grand's folks.
Using that on the tomb would be pointless. There's no need to...
Should we try to use tweezers on everything?
There's nothing to use the tweezers. There's nothing.
Okay. Is there anything I can grab here?
Gabriel doesn't want to take the nameplate. The mob. Better to leave
These would seriously clash with my decorating scheme.
The monument isn't going anywhere. An odd monument highlights one grave. The statue. There's nothing. Gabriel does. Gabriel does.
Okay.
The tomb Gabriel looks at, and the heavy marble doesn't budge. The tomb.
Oh?
It's locked shut. There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors.
Sit.
The plate is locked in position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
Tweezers.
That doesn't work on the locked plate.
Nah.
There's nothing to use the tweezers.
Okay. Maybe...
Those two objects would have no... Why do that to the angel? The tomb doors would be impassive to anything Gabriel tried to use on them.
Oh? Can use the brick on the
That
thing?
doesn't work
Ah.
on the lock plate. There's no need to write on that. There's no need. There's no need. There's no. 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 There's no.
Okay. I guess there's no need to write on that.
A stone angel. This tomb is smaller than most others in the cemetery.
Kind of a pup tent for the dead.
This
Hmm.
Gabriel does. The plate is locked.
Hmm.
The heavy marble doesn't budge.
Okay. So we have found a brick and some tweezers. To what end, I don't know. We could hassle the groundskeeper again.
An old.
He's pretty fun to talk to.
I'm sorry to bother. But mind if I pick...
Good.
Tell me something. Just... Tell me.
That's...
Do you...
No.
Hmm. Oh yeah, maybe he's got something to say about the brick.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's a piece of brick. You can find them all over the cemetery.
Okay. Magnifying glass?
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
Oh. Sounds good.
Does this mean anything to you?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, son. Don't be showing that kind of thing to me. I'm an old man. I'm liable to just keel right over on you.
Sorry. Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
Yeah, maybe I'll just add a 7. Or maybe we can use the brick on this other tomb. Probably not, but
There's no need to write. Gabriel likes the.
okay. Well, let's get out of here. Can I exit? There we go. Actually, I'm getting pretty tired. I think I'll call the stream there. And we'll explore more of Gabriel Knight at a later date. This will be saved for. Alright. It hasn't been 16 hours? Yeah, I know. It's a shamefully short Gabriel Knight stream. Let's see. Oh, Blobber's actually streaming right now. Alright, well, why don't we go ahead and raid Blobber? Beware the Blobber. Whew. Well, have a good night, everybody.